Hi everyone, today I have an exciting news. We are beginning to start seeing glimpses of liberation. I watched Lisa Wetzel's forecast for September and how we are stepping further into freedom and liberation as human beings. More of us are starting to experience this energy, and I can attest that I've been experiencing this myself already for the past few days. So it's pretty amazing, and I will do my best to describe what is happening in my own life and my own energy, and to confirm that if you are experiencing that is true, and you're not imagining it, and something wonderful is happening to humanity. We are finally opening up to um, embodying our souls to our deeper level, and our um, evolution, our ascension is accelerating at this time. So after a couple of weeks of complete constriction, I've been feeling very challenged, physically, emotionally. I emerged on the other side, and as it usually is, the other side, on the other side I could see all these wonderful with benefits and realizations, and new states of awareness that the experiences of constriction and challenges brought up. So by now we should know better than to be discouraged whenever we are facing with a challenge, because it is during these challenges that we are truly tapping in to these lessons, and we are growing on such a profound level that we may not realize until we are on the other side. So trust in that you are growing, even if you are currently in a very challenging time and not seeing a light at the end of that tunnel. Trust that every day you are evolving. There's not a day that you are not. So what my own experiences were, I wanted to share with everyone, because I share the uncomfortable and the beautiful. I share it all so that you can also be encouraged in your own ascension journey, and know that is happening to other people, and then it's real. And then the others like you who are waking up and are meant to help others on the way. Those of us who are waking up at this time, this is the wave of the light workers. We are the wave of light workers who are experiencing it first so that we can understand and help others who down the line will be ready to experience the same thing and will need our help. So we have volunteered to do this at this time, and I'm starting to remember what liberation is. And it's not on a mental level, it's on an energetic level. It's glimpses of feeling that deeply and profoundly within my own body and an energetic field. It's on all levels. So I will describe a few things that I've been experiencing the past few days that are related to this expansion, and now stepping into this sense of soul freedom. So one of the wonderful things is that I'm able to shift from the mind into soul energy with a relative ease. The patterns of the mind have become really obvious. It's almost like they're running on the surface, like on the ocean, and these patterns are on the surface, and I can just move them aside and then sync with my own heart and soul and feel that alignment again. So I've been doing that on and off for a while now, but in the last few days it's been throughout the day over and over again until um, I notice this misalignment, discomfort in the body, and then I shift. And then I observe environment around me while I can stay in this embodied, soul embodied state, which feels kind of outside of this 3D reality. And then I notice again when I fall into the mind patterns, into fear or doubt, and I recognize with ease that it is not the truth. And again, I breathe in the peace, I realign, and I'm back feeling my soul, recalling my power again, and functioning from there. Also, there's an expansion because while we are in that aligned state, I know there's going to be more depth to it, because I notice myself sometimes trying a little hard, and I recognize that the trying is what blocks us from experiencing ourselves fully. So the practice of surrender is becoming something that is second nature. So as we shift from the mind to the soul, to the heart, and then we shift into surrender again when we notice ourselves trying and chasing. So surrender and find the peace in the soul. And then during these states, we also get glimpses of understanding. Like for example, yesterday I decided to go to the beach. I said, I'm going to step out of this pattern that I'm living every day, and I'm going to do something different. Usually I get very anxious when there's a timetable outside of myself, like catching a bus on time, being on a train on time. And I decided to surrender and trust the divine and trust the flow of life and just be with my soul and my heart. And I ended up having such a beautiful experience during the day. First, I was having a conversation about peace, world peace, and how we are transforming as human beings, and how we all desire to just be happy and free. The beautiful conversation with my Uber driver. And then I was running late for a train to Long Beach, and yet I made it right on time. As the train pulled up, I ran up the stairs and I got in, and I was able to buy the ticket on the phone, which I don't usually do. So everything was just perfection unfolding because I trusted. My path has been cleared, and that's how we're going to create the future from now on. So that was kind of like an exercise for me to see how it's going to be, and encouragement to keep practicing it forward and become more skillful at it, more trusting of it. And then the same on the way back. I made it on time, and then the bus was right there waiting for me, so there was no rush. I just trusted it. I'll let go of all the anxiety, because as human beings we have been living in a state of fear and doubt and limitation, and our bodies are constantly responding with being tight, and the energy being blocked. It's not circulating. We are not relaxed. So I also noticed my body being frigid or anxious, and I breathe into those spaces in my body, and I consciously relax it, and I slow down intentionally with every little thing that I do, even washing dishes or making my green smoothie for the day. If I notice myself rushing or holding tightness, that mistrust or fear, I'll also let it go, because within the mind, within the body, we are holding these patterns, and currently we are letting these go. So that's becoming really apparent, and I'm working with my body to relax fully, and to, whenever I do relax, more of my essence, my soul energy is coming into my body, and I'm able to flow and experience joy in the simplicity of life. When I'm cleaning up in the kitchen, or making my smoothie, or drinking my smoothie, or eating the food, I can slow down, I can enjoy, and I feel the gratitude, and there's trust just flowing from one moment to the next. So when we are in these flowing states, we can also feel how freedom feels inside the body while we're in a physical body. That freedom that the soul is, that's our natural state. It's starting to come back to us, and I'm really excited because this is the future. I realized yesterday that my ultimate wish was not for a big house or for a car or for anything material. It was for being able to freely express my soul energy, to live my life purpose, and to be truly free. My utmost dream is to be free. And I had moments of complete freedom that I experienced while in the physical body. In multiple times a day, I was able to tap in and feel that. And how do we create the future? How do we create something different from what we already experienced as humankind for these hundreds of years of strife and hostilities and mistrust and fear? It is by recognizing that we are love, and love is all there is. Fear and doubt and limitation is just us forgetting that we are that we are love. So in the past few days, what was happening to me, and that will also be happening to other people, is the ability to recognize that fear is an illusion. We are not that. That is not the truth. The truth is felt when you connect with your soul and your heart, and then it is absolute freedom and joy overflowing. So whenever you notice yourself fearful or doubtful, recognize that you just momentarily forgot who you are, and try to realign back to your soul and your heart energy. So yes, I'm very excited about our future, and there's no fear of challenges anymore, because I know that every challenge that we are having brings us closer to liberation, to freedom. In the state of alignment with my own soul and heart, I am grateful for all the lessons that I've experienced in this life. I have nothing but love and forgiveness for all the people in my life. No matter what they did or didn't do, it doesn't matter. It doesn't mean that I will have more future interaction with them, but I have no ill feelings. I could see that all the people are just going through their own process, and I can hold the space of sacred neutrality and step into my own love and alignment and flow with life with trust. To live your life purpose is to realize your embodied soul alignment in this life, and to create from that space. And it is such a joy to do so, because it's boundless freedom and inspiration that bubbles up, and you feel your true essence of love itself. Take care, and thank you for listening. And I'm so happy to share this videos with you.